Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for my lovely Cancerians. I hope you're all doing fabulous and festive and merry. I'm sure you are. Let's get it going, though. What's up with Cancer, please? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. So let's get it going here. What's up with Cancer, please, my guides? Talk to me nice and quick. There it is. So we do have the Helping Hands card showing up right out front, and this is a very good reassuring type of card. This is spiritual protection. This is spiritual assistance. Very nice. There could be some things connected to sleep. Hopefully you're not sleep deprived. But before we fully get into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a look at this beautiful specimen of a card. So you see that woman, it looks like she's sleeping. There's hands all around her. I always refer to this as the Helping Hands card. So some of you might just need to hear that you have a spirit team on the other side looking out for you, watching, an angel on the shoulder. So whether it is guides, guardian angels, ancestors, family, this is really nice and reassuring that if you're going through good times, if you're going through rough times, you're spiritually protected here, especially in this time for whatever reason, an angel on the shoulder. But I always link this also to actual literal sleep. So make sure you're getting proper rest, relaxation. Some of you might be having some issues sleeping. You might be a little sleep deprived when this card shows up. So make sure you cut out some time to get some rest. That's a big thing. Let's get into tarot. Pardon me. And yeah, we're just going to get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But let's shuffle it up one time. What do we got for the Cancers, please, my guides? So, last week's reading, it was titled Important Karmic Lesson. So, I always try to keep the titles of the readings very simple, but I like to include some major theme that was within the reading. And that was a big thing I was seeing: karmic cycles, karmic lessons, whether it's one from the past, whether it's one you're going through now. You might need to just like reanalyze, look at it, see what lessons that could be pulled. Like a lot of you may have learned a lesson recently, but let's get you 3 cards now. As I always say, it's very fluid. It's never set in stone. Only take this how it is for you. There's a lot of beautiful Cancers out there. Let's get 3. Because yeah, this could be your energy or someone else. Let's go. 3 for Cancer. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. So yeah, really need to take care of the physical here, especially with what I saw with the Helping Hands card and now the 10 of Wands in position number 1, carrying a lot of weight. Let's get 2 more though. Really pay attention to your physical health here, because that could be a burdensome type of energy. Okay, we have the Devil card in position number 2. Nothing to get freaked out about. That can be a warning. But also, we are in Capricorn season. That's the card for Capricorn, so that might be an important theme that we're looking at. That could be a linchpin or a cornerstone to this reading. Let's get 1 more. 1 more here. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we got the Moon card. This isn't a bad card for you. So we're going to have a multifaceted type of reading this week here, Cancer. There's going to be some things we have to look at, because that could be some mystery. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. So position number 1, like I was saying, the 10 of Wands, it's a burdensome type of energy. So when we see this, I always say, make sure you're getting rest, relaxation, recuperation. This is somebody with a lot of weight on their shoulders, okay? Whether it's an emotional weight, whether it's a physical one, you want to take care of your mind, body, and soul when this card shows up, okay? So it can be a warning. There are 2 cards here that could represent possible warnings. I don't want to go there just yet. But yeah, there might be someone you're connected to. They just got a lot on their plate right now, a lot on their shoulders. I also always say beware of the neck, back, and spine whenever we have the 10 of Wands out here. Just take care of yourself. But moving to the center, we have the Devil card. Now, for some of you, if you're connected to Capricorn, this could be them showing up big time. And not saying Capricorns are devils, not at all. It's the goat symbolism. That's why they get this card. So once again, we are in Capricorn season. So when we clarified, it could be a theme of Capricorn season for the Cancers, or something that's coming at you during Capricorn season. But the devil can also be a warning, right? It could be a behavior, a way of thinking, a way of being, not being able to let something go, or something that's just sticking around, right? It could also represent addictions. It could represent toxicity. So there's a lot of nuance to this card that we're going to want to have a look at. It's also a big focus on the material as well. So something to think about. We'll see when we get there. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Moon card. Classically, this is a card that does connect to the Pisces or Pisceans. So you might have an important one in your life. I also like to give a little leeway and say that this could also represent the Cancerians or you, because the moon is your ruling luminary. So this might be, once again, something that's coming towards you, something connected to the self. But what do we think of with the moon? I think of the unexpected, mystery, anything that we don't see coming, something that could still be in the shadows for the time being. So we really want to see, because this is my biggest card of the unexpected and mystery, straight up. But it could be dreams, it could be intuition, psychic gifts, stuff like that. So we really want to dive deeper on all this, Cancer. Let's do that. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, so let's get a good shuffle here for my Cancerian. See what's going on, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that 10 of Wands. And if you're a reader yourself or you're just learning, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages from this spread that you want to give to the Cancers, you drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes. All right, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands time. Thank you. Queen of Cups, yeah, please. Just please take care of yourself. That's another card that could represent you. And Cancer, there's a lot of cards here that could be representative of you. That's just what I'm feeling and seeing. So for some of you, you really might need to focus on self-care. You might need to focus on yourself for whatever reason. We all know Cancerians and water signs, they're very intuitive. They're very sensitive. They feel the energies of others and things like that. And they're very giving individuals from my experience. But you really need to watch out for yourself, your own well-being, okay? Your own happiness. I do feel like this could be a warning about the physical vessel, the physical body as well. So please take care of yourself. Please get some rest. This could be an important warning right up front, especially as we move through. Now, the Queen of Cups could also represent mother figures, strong emotions that aren't being let out. So for some of you, this doesn't have to be a physical thing. This could be an emotional burden of some sort. There might be a strong or heavy emotion that you're dealing with, grappling with, feeling. If not you, someone you're very close to, strongly connected to, could be grappling with something heavy. So still, either way, it's a warning, right? So let's move over to the Devil. Okay, might just be something you need to hear or know. But I'm not going to throw the whole reading out just because of that. Some of you might just need to take the foot off the gas. But let's see what's up with that Devil card. Why is the Devil card here for Cancer, please? Health, well-being. Like it's still like ringing in my head. Yeah, Star in reverse underneath this Devil. Okay. Watch out for invasive thoughts or pervasive thoughts in this time. Like things that just creep in. Watch out for self-doubt in this time as well with the Star in reverse. Try not to lose hope or try not to lose optimism in the world itself. I'm like catching so much stuff here. So a lot of you, don't let situations surrounding you or world events drag you down in this time. That's a big thing. For some of you, yeah, maybe you're having issues with an Aquarius here. That could simply be it. But when I get the Devil and the Star in reverse, this is like possible feelings of hopelessness, and I'm feeling that somebody might be like harshing your mellow, killing your buzz, dragging you down. Watch out for that. And like I was saying, you need to watch out for your own well-being. You might need to put your focus inward in this time, not outward, okay? There's nothing wrong with doing that, okay? But this could be somebody affecting you in a big way, even if you don't realize it, okay? So call your energy home, you know? That's just the big vibe I'm picking up here. Once again, another little warning here. So don't let others affect you too much. So we have like the The warning in the front, the warning here in the middle. Let's see how it goes when we get over to the moon. Okay. For some of you, yeah, this could be a toxic individual that's like, and I don't like this. I'm really not a fan of this. This really might be a person that is like a super negative individual that just like, you don't want them to drag you down. And I don't want to sound too harsh, right? Like I always try to be optimistic, but that's just the vibe I'm getting here. Where someone's negativity might be rubbing off on you. Don't let that happen. Protect yourself. What's going on the moon? Then we'll do a quick recap because I know I'm saying a lot of things here, Cancer. It's powerful. So why is the moon here for my friends? Why is the moon here for Cancer? Yeah, now the deck's being specific. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse here. Self-confidence issues. Some of you might catch a little ding to your self-confidence for whatever reason, or like you might be losing confidence in someone or something for whatever reason in this time. Like I'm seeing a lot of things affecting you from different areas. So once again, the important warnings that are throughout this spread. And the main theme I'm seeing throughout the whole thing is really try to turn your focus to your own physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being here. Focus inward here. Now, the Queen of Wands, you might just be having issues with a fire sign, or there could be a fire sign you're connected to that's going through a tough time with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Could be somebody trying to hide it too, right? This could be somebody like, no, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. So just know, I mean, you could tell though, Cancer is a very intuitive sign. Like, you know when something's up, right? So there could be somebody you're close to that's grappling with something. I hope you don't catch some sort of ding to your self-confidence here. Or like somebody's low self-confidence rubs off on you. Like, this is unexpected, but not in the best way. Let's go through and do a quick recap here because I think you kind of get the point of the overall theme I'm talking about here. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, before we get into the shadow card, we have the 10 of Wands with the Queen of Cups, Cancerian card here. So it is saying there's a bird in here, right? Notice there's 2 queens in this spread too. That's all about the inner world, the emotional world. This was a big warning about really taking care of yourself, making sure you're getting the rest, the recuperation. Watch out for any physical sickness or illness or anything like that here, but make sure you're recuperating, okay? Like that was a huge theme, like take care of yourself. These are big warnings involved. Moving to the center, we have the Devil with the star in reverse. Beware of your empathy taking on the feelings of others, right? Beware of somebody dragging you down or pulling you down, even if you don't realize it, even if they're not purposely doing it. This could be an energy that's like, you know, draining. So watch out for things like that. Try to stay hopeful. Try to stay optimistic if possible. But it's a little tiring, right? That's the thing I've been feeling ever since like we got this, you know, helping hands card. Like protect your energy here. Please protect yourself. But moving to the very back end, we have the Moon card with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, some of you might have a ding to your self-confidence in this time. Some of you might have issues with a fire sign, or there could just be somebody in your life that is going through a very difficult time and they're trying to hide it, mask it. So just know there's several different things here, but I do feel like if what I said on the back end is true, you would know anyway. Like you feel it, you sense it. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you 1 shadow card here, Cancer. Interesting reading. You know, I don't feel like it's the end of the world here, but let's get you 1 shadow card. I think if you take care of business, take care of yourself, and everything will be fine, okay? So let's see what's up. Protect your energy, rest, recuperate. Because I was getting those little speckles here that this could be somebody else, their energy affecting you. Let's get 1 shadow card. I was picking that in the front and the back end. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah, now the shadow deck is being specific. There we go. Thank you. Usually that card pops out. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the shadows. Once again, so she is repeating the card that represents you. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything in between. This Queen of Cups is a Cancerian card. Now, yes, it can mean other water signs as well, but a lot of readers link this mainly to the Cancer collective. But when I see her in a Cancer reading, the self, right? So whether this is a self-confidence thing showing up in the shadows, we did possibly see that in the reading itself. Turning your focus inwards or towards the self has been a big theme throughout this whole entire reading, and it's getting reiterated again right here on the back end. Okay, and if you didn't realize, I only pull jumpers, so these are like cards that are just like flipping out of the deck while I do my shuffles. So I mean, Cancer, do with that what you will, my beautiful friends. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the Fire Air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.